Greetings. I am Dr. Shenetha Ramsey, owner of Gifted to Inspire LLC. Today is Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. I hope you've had a great day today. It is 10:12 p.m. Central Time Zone where I am right now. And like I said before, I hope you had a great day today and thank you for tuning in with me again. Today, I have another best topic for you. Today's best topic is Solitude is Servitude. That's today's best topic. Solitude is servitude. In case you do not understand what I mean by solitude is servitude, it is pretty much saying this here. All it's saying is that when you are alone, I'm giving a good example. If you are alone and you think that you are alone and it's not a good thing to be alone, well, it's some points it could be that way, but not all the time necessarily. Okay, so like I said before, solitude is servitude. I'm looking at something for a second. I want to tell you something else as well. I'm looking at my phone for a second, but like I said, solitude is servitude. Solitude, in case you wonder what that word means, solitude means that you may be by yourself, solo. The base word of solitude is solo. I'm going to say that. And some people say, I'm always alone. I don't feel comfortable. Or maybe some people may want to be alone. Not in a negative sense, but to be clear minded, to have a clear direction, a clear sense of direction. Or they want to hear the voice of the Most High, the voice of God. So my point I'm making is this here. Solitude is not always a unhealthy thing. It's not a negative thing. It depends on per person. Each person have a way of coping with things, doing things. But I'm encouraging you, if you are alone all the time, or you think you're alone all the time, you're alone. You're really not. Because God, the Most High, is with you. It depends on how a person think and what they're believing. Their beliefs and their thinking and their values can play a whole role. Thinking, values, and your beliefs can drive a person. It really can. As long as it's positive motives, it has a positive outlook, a positive direction, I should say, a positive outcome. What you're thinking, what your motives are, your beliefs and values, as long as it's positive, you're fine. But I'm saying this because a person that's alone all the time is not always negative. Sometimes it could be a positive. I'm not gonna say you have to isolate yourself. I'm not saying be antisocial. I'm not saying that. But sometimes people need to be alone for some time to themselves to get some direction, to get a word from the Most High, to get an answer from the Most High, I should say. Because, people don't know. They really want to know certain things. They want to get to know the Most High more, or they must have a sense of they want to have a sense of belonging. They want to have a sense of to understand of themselves. So my point I'm trying to make about the solitude part is that it's okay to be alone. Now don't forget to communicate with others. Now you have your healthy relationships, have your communications, be social. But sometimes it's okay. I think it's necessary for a person to have some time with themselves and the Most High. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna lose yourself, and not just that, you're gonna lose direction, and you won't hear the voice of the Most High. So you have to make sure you take time, spend time with Him, so you can hear what He's saying to you. And you have, of course, you can ask your questions, or you have to talk back with Him, talk to Him as well. But my point I'm making is here: it's always good to have a good relationship, good connection with the Most High. It's good to keep that. You have it, maintain it. If you don't, build it up, get it going, and can keep it going. I'm encouraging you. It's important to do that. Okay? As I said before, make sure if you are spending time alone, make sure it's a healthy alone. It's not one where you feeling depressed, you feeling down, you shutting people out, things like that. Come on. Make sure you do it the right way. If you want to be alone, do it the right way and make sure it's healthy and it's food for your soul. It's not to hurt you or harm anyone else, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, the servitude part I want to get to. In case you wonder, what does she mean by servitude? What I mean by servitude is that you're serving others. Your servitude, your service to others, and not just your service to others, You're serving with them to the Most High. Being a servant. So I'm gonna say this here. Back to the solitude word and the servitude word. Solitude, servitude. Okay? Those two go hand in hand. When you think about it, when you are in servitude mode, you're service, you providing service, not just for other people, but primarily to show your appreciation, your respect for the Most High, your love, your understanding, your knowledge of who He is and how He has brought you this far. You're not going to be selfish about it. So my point I'm making this here. Solitude is servitude because you give yourself to the Most High when you have given your life to Him, I should say, and when you know that He is everything, He owns us. We don't own anything. We belong to Him. Of course, we don't belong to nobody but Him. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna say it. He owns us. We belong to the Most High because He created us in His image. We don't know too much everything. We know things, but we don't know things like He does. The Most High knows our ins and outs. He knows everything about us. So one point I'm trying to make it this here. He knows how we think. He knows how we believe. He knows how we what our next step's gonna be, our next move gonna be. He knows it all. So my word to you about the servitude aspect is that when you are fully committed, when you know that you have things to do and you care about not just yourself but you care about others, that's service to the Most High. That's serving the Most High. When you taking your time out of your busy schedule to go to Bible study or Sunday school, things like that, or even church on a Sunday. Just spending time with the Most High on a frequent basis. I'm just gonna say that. When you do that, that makes a difference. It shows that you are holding yourself accountable. You are doing things like you're supposed to. You are acknowledging Him as your Savior. I'm gonna say that. Not just on one day a week, but you going Bible study. You going to Sunday school. You go to other program as well that represents the Most High. Okay? So like I said, solitude is servitude. Like I said before, don't think because you're alone, you're not benefiting from that. Because sometimes you gotta get some time to yourself to get to know yourself more and to get some things in place. Put things in place. I'm gonna say that. Put things in perspective. Now, the solitude part about to tell you, the solitude part again is important, but the servitude part is also important because when you think about it, if a person is spending time with the Most High on a regular basis, a frequent basis, of course they're going to grow. They're going to get to know more about themselves. Plus, they're going to be more, I'm going to say more aware, more alert, more you're gonna be more conscious of what you have to do. I'm just gonna say that you'll be more conscious of it, meaning that you're more conscious of it. You're gonna hold yourself accountable. You're going to do things that you know you have to do. You're not gonna make any excuses. You're gonna make things happen. What I mean by that is you're gonna say, oh, "Okay, I work today. I don't feel like going tonight, but I'm gonna get up and go anyway." And you're on with yourself about it. You may not feel like going to Bible study tonight, or you may not feel like going to Sunday school, but you push yourself to go. You press your way to go. You push yourself to go. I don't feel like going, but I'm going because He been so good to me. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that because He done this for me and this and that. That's okay. We have to remember that. I have to remember that all the time. You have to do it as well. So that's important to keep in mind that it's important to give time, spend time, give your time. I mean, when I say give your time, spend time with Him, go places, do what you have to do. Especially when it's for the glory of the Most High. Okay, to give the glory to the Most High. All right. Like I said, servitude is awesome. When you're serving others, you're not thinking about yourself. You're not being selfish. I mean, I'm not saying selfish in a bad way, but I'm saying you're not being, all about yourself. You just saying I'm gonna take time and bless the Most High and help others to know who He is and how good He's been to you, and not just yourself, to others you may know. Okay, but the servitude aspect is important. I can't say it enough because that goes hand in hand. That goes hand in hand with the service aspect. You're serving, not just you're not just serving others, but you're serving others to please the Most High. Okay, so pretty much what you're doing is when you servitude and when the solitude aspect, you are alone to get to know yourself better. You are alone with the solitude aspect. You're spending time with yourself. You may be reading, you may be journaling. I don't know what you may be doing. You may be going for a walk. You may be writing, just writing notes down, how your day went, things like that. It depends on how a person want to do it. Everybody has different ways of doing it. But I say this here: don't think that when you're alone, you're wasting time. Not necessarily. Keep that in mind. Like I said before, as long as it's a healthy alone, that's fine. Now, when it comes down to feeling bad and feeling sad, I'm gonna say this: when it gets to the point where it's not right, where you know it's not, it's just not a food for your soul. It's not soothing. It's not a good feeling, good thought process. You may need to get support. I'm gonna say that, and not just the support. Make sure you talk to the Most High right then and there. Just talk to Him. Talk to Him and just iron it out. Just get everything off your chest. Get it out. Talk to Him. Say, I say, well, God, just say, well, God, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. Or not just that. Just tell Him how you feel. If you're feeling down, say, I'm feeling down and I need your help I need your help, God. However you talk to Him, because everybody talk to the Most High different. Everybody talk to God different. I'm going to say that. We do. Everybody do. And they have their own way of speaking, communicating with Him. But I'm just going to say this. Make sure you do. Make sure you communicate with Him. Make sure you do that, because you don't. I mean, of course, He know what you need. He always know what you need before you even ask. He knows because He's God. But make sure you honest. Make sure you open up to Him. Talk to Him. Don't hold it in. You can't hide it, because He already know before you even say anything. He know what you're gonna ask. He know what you're gonna say. He know how you feeling, because He knows you. He knows me. He know you. So I'm just gonna say it. But like I said before, the topic again today is solitude is servitude. So don't think that because you're alone, you're wasting time, because you may not be wasting time. Servitude is stem from being solo, being on your own and doing things for the Most High in your secret. I'm just gonna say secret place. And what I mean by that is you have a place where you can go, where you're comfortable, nobody disturbing, nobody distracting you. Nobody can call your phone and disturb you, because your phone may be on silent, wherever it may be, and you taking time with the Most High. I'm gonna say that. So don't forget, you gotta have a secret place, and not so much a place where you can't, you don't want to talk to nobody. It's just that you have a place where you feel comfortable and you have a connection. You can feel the Holy Spirit in the realm. You can feel it where you are. You know His presence. His presence with you. You know when He's there. Because you can feel it. You know it. So I'm gonna say this here. Make sure it's somewhere you know, where it's comfortable. Nobody disturbing you, distracting you. Nobody getting into distracting your communication with Him. None of that. Nothing's gonna hinder your prayer time. Whatever you have to do, nothing's gonna hinder or distract you in any way. Because you got to have a way of doing that. You have to have a way to spend time with the Most High and let Him know how you feel, how your day going, or how things been going to you in general. Just whatever it may be. Whatever you have to talk to Him about, just talk to Him. Talk to Him, because He knows and He will answer. So just remember I said that. Take time and express yourself, and make sure you do it sincerely. Do it sincerely and from the heart, because He knows how you feel. If you're going through pain, hurt, whatever it may be, if you're in need of something, He can provide it. Just ask. Just take your time and do your best. And don't forget that He will help you. If you're in pain, if you need a job, you need money, if you need help with your bills, you need help with your car, if you need help with anything, don't think He does not know what you need. Because the Most High will provide. He will help you. Yes, He will. And like I said, if you can't do it, He will send someone to help you. Yes, see, I do believe that. And make sure that you be thankful. Just make sure you be thankful for good help. Okay? But as I said before, Solitude is servitude. So when you're alone, if you're in your room, wherever you may be, or if you're in a living room, wherever your time is, your prayer time, or your quiet time, your secret place may be, make sure that you take time and you make sure you open. You be open with him and you just release whatever it is. I'm not saying like crying. If you're crying, he know what that means as well. I'm just gonna say a person has tears, that speaks volume as well because he understand the person's feelings. He know how the person may be going through. So if you're doing that, don't feel bad about it. Release that stuff. Get it out of you because that's important to do too as well. If that's your situation, everybody's situation different. But I'm saying if it happens, hey, don't feel bad about it. Get it out, release it, because that's another way of communicating with the Most High as well. And then in case some of y'all may not know, it does not mean that something's wrong with you. Don't think that, because some people have a lot of pressure and they have to relieve it. They got to get it out, and then some people may not know what to say or how to even present it. All they can do is just release it through their tears. I'm just gonna say it. That's true. It's very much true. So as I said before, solitude is servitude. Make sure you have healthy solo solitude, healthy time along with the Most High. Okay, make sure it's healthy. Healthy alone time, I should say. Okay? All right. I hope this has encouraged you to consider more time, not with just yourself, but spending time with the Most High. So don't forget, solitude is servitude, and it helps a lot to spend time. It could be at least 5 minutes, however time you have. It may be 2 or 3 hours. Everybody have different time, time frame, whatever. Long as you do it consistently, try to be consistent with the time you spend with them because it's important. You get time wisely. I'm just gonna say it. Use it wisely. We all have busy schedules. We all have different things going on day to day. May have to work over. May have to do more than you did the day before. Just take time. Don't forget to spend time. You got to spend time. If you got to sit down and type up a schedule or get a sheet and just write it out and just go from there and start from there, do it. Because if you don't do that, what happens is you're going to start, not saying procrastinate, but you're going to start slipping. You're going to start missing the time. And you may even forget to spend time. That's saying you don't think about it, but see, you may get so caught up with what you're doing and be like, oh shoot, I forgot to sit down and I forgot to do that today. I really forgot and missed the day. We have to remember, it happens. But I tell you, as soon as you recognize you missed it, get back on it. Don't. As soon as you recognize you missed the time, or missed the date, or missed the time, the day of reading, whatever you have to do, whatever you do, get back on track. Don't stop. Don't wait too long to get back on track. As soon as you notice it, do it right then. Say, I missed it last night. Let me get right now and do it now. Take time and read now, or take time and write now, or take time and take time and talk. Whatever you have to do. What you've been doing, just continue to do it, especially if it's working for you. And if it's not working for you, add something to it, modify it, divide, just revise it. Go through it and modify what you have to do. Okay. I hope this has helped you. I hope this is helping you to know that the Most High is here. He is always present, always available, always ready to listen, always ready to help. So I encourage you to not get discouraged. I encourage you to remember solitude is servitude. That means it's preparing you to work for the Most High. It's preparing you to be stronger. Stronger where you need the strength. It's helping you, okay? It's helping you. It's growing you. So don't think your time alone is being wasted. Like I said, as long as it's healthy, you're good. Okay? All right. I hope this has encouraged you. It has helped you. Again, I am Dr. Shenetha Ramsey, owner of Gifted to Inspire Let's See. Don't forget to check out my website, giftedtoinspireletsee.com or drshenethainspires.wix.com/gifted. Don't forget to email me at giftedtoinspireletsee@yahoo.com. So I help you uncover your greatness because greatness awaits you. Thank you again for tuning in with me. I hope you have learned, got more from this video today. Has got more fun, more encouragement, more insight, and I hope this is making you feel better. I really do, because really many people need their support. They need to know that they're not alone and that they can move forward and be successful, and they can have anything they want. They just trust the Most High. He will provide. He will provide for you. All I do is ask Him. He will help you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And like I said before, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next time. Thank you again. You have a great rest of your night. See you next time.